to all of you out there. My name is Pabel A Saunders, coming to you from the beautiful islands of the Bahamas. Alright, like I said, I came here today to update you and get back to the point on why am I so interested in giving you guys more information on financial education. Alright, and what makes me credible to be able to speak on this. Listen, I have suffered for many years down the line of lack of financial education. Alright, I've took many blows. I've gone through many businesses, many jobs. Alright, I've invested many times and I've took many losses. Alright, so what makes me credible is I've gained a lot of experience through it all. I've learned from a lot of my mistakes, and I started to do a lot more research, reading and understanding on why it's important to understand what financial education was. Alright, so a lot of people think when I say financial education, that means you go to college, you get an accountant's degree, and then now you're financially educated. No, that's not the case, because look around, there's a lot of broke accountants as well. There's a lot of accountants that's in the rat race, still struggling to get out of it just the same way, because financial education is not scholastic education. It's a different type of education. Alright, and there's ways that you got to get that. It's through experience, through reading, through studies, through research. This is how you obtain financial education, because you have to understand money and how it works. Okay, so the thing is, many times, like we talked about before, it's going around, it revolves around your plan on how you set out in order to obtain financial freedom. Okay, and this is usually the goal for many people. This is one area that I will stay on. This is one area that I will continuously work in. I will continuously research in, and this is one area that I will continue to feed you all I can and share with you, so that you also can be able to obtain the same goal, which is my goal exactly. Alright, the more I've learned, the better I became, and the more areas that I started to realize that my mind was closed to because of the box mindset. Lack of knowing is a big issue for many people. Alright, lack of knowledge. Okay, so this is why I start to share more. The more I get, the more I give. Alright, one of the things that definitely I'm going to be looking into, and I'm going to be working with a lot of people with, I've already started, alright, working with a lot of people down the line of building their portfolio income, because this is an important avenue of learning how to let your money work for you. Because nowadays, I think interest rates from banks, as far as on your money sitting, doesn't gain anything, and usually many people don't understand the fact that fake currency depreciates in value through time. Alright, so that means you could put a certain amount of money in the bank today, and a year from now, it doesn't have to be that. It'll be less than what it was that you put in the first place, because of inflation and many reasons of economy, of economics that will cause it to change. These are things that we're not always aware of, so we start to follow the line of what we were taught to do by our parents, from our parents taught them, and so forth. So it's been passing down. Hey, times is changing, education is more available. This is the information age. Okay, so this is why it's much easier now for you to obtain the information in order to change this in your life, and also to prepare your kids to have a different life. Okay, so your portfolio income is something that you should look at. It's one that will teach you how to let your money work for you. Alright, and I'm very passionate about it. I love the idea of it, and I've been working with an excellent program that was helping me to move along much quicker with it, because I've been studying down the line of this now for months. And then, even though you might say, hey, it's gonna take me months to start making some money, hey, it took you years to not make any. So why not invest a little time in order to change the future on where you're going, in order to change the future of where your kids is gonna go. Alright, because what you learn is going to be beneficial to them as well. And this is what many people have to understand. If you are concerned about even your kids' future, then you got to take in the right information that you could give them the right understanding, because definitely teaching your kids nowadays to go to school, to get a job and work and obtain a whole lot of debt is not the way to go, because you're going to teach them how to join the rat race. You're going to teach them how to join the line of poverty. Alright, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so listen, I have an excellent program that I'm running right now. Definitely, I'm gonna be open to sharing with a whole lot of people on understanding more about their portfolio income. And I want you to send me a friend request, send me a message on Facebook, send me a message on YouTube, wherever you're seeing this video, send me a message. I'm gonna have some information there that you can contact me so that I can give you more information on how this works, and also share with you what's been going on with this new program that I'm working with. Because what it happens is, let's say for example, Forex. The Forex market is a $5 trillion a day market, and definitely what is happening is some experts is out there and they give alerts on letting you know how to trade, and you can watch these different areas on how you yourself can do the same thing, and then you can start to profit. Hey, if you make $1 on $1 that has been sitting there, if you make 10 cents on $1 that has been sitting there obtaining nothing, that's profit. All right, and that's money, making money for you. So at the end of the day, this is areas that you got to pay attention to and be wise in, because this is going to be the thing that is going to help you start to build other forms of income that will help you to start to get closer to the goal of obtaining financial freedom, which is basically the majority of people's goals. They want to be out of debt. They want to be able to retire when it's time. They want to be able to live a life that they don't have to worry about bills, money, anything like that. And this is most people's goal, and this is what most people are chasing in the rat race, but they're using the wrong means of getting there. All right, so I thank you all again. This is Pabel A Saunders coming to you from the beautiful islands of the Bahamas, and if you have found any value from this video, I'd like you to like, share, and comment below. Thank you all.